듣기실전 모의고사 제29회 고급 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하기 바랍니다. (1번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Did you buy overseas travel insurance for your trip, Amy?
Do you think I'll need it, Dad?
You'll definitely need insurance. You never know what will happen in a foreign country.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mrs. Davis, can I talk to you for a minute? It's about the project you assigned last week.
Sure. What's up?
I know everybody gets 10 minutes for their presentation, but can I have 30 minutes for mine?
(3번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
May I have your attention, please? I'm Claire Holmes, the president of the Student Council. I have an announcement for tomorrow's special gathering. They're going to share special volunteer experiences with you. Last year, 7 students in our school volunteered for the coastal cleanup, a campaign to keep our oceans clean. They've worked to protect ocean animals and their homes. Why don't you come and share their experiences? The gathering will begin at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the auditorium. For further information, refer to the Student Council's notice board. Thank you.
(4번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Last class, we talked about the possible link between blood type and personality. Today, we have another very interesting topic to discuss. Do you have a favorite position that you go to sleep in? Well, a British study has shown that there may be a relationship between sleeping position and personality. For example, if you like to curl up to your side, you're often shy and sensitive. If you lie straight on your side like a log, that means you're generally easygoing and social. A person who lies on his back with his arms stuck to his side like a soldier is usually quite reserved. Which one are you?
(5번) 대화를 듣고 교내 영어 대회에 대한 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ms. Gable, I think we should start planning for the school English competitions.
Yes. We have 2 months left before the competitions. We'll have 2 categories, speech and writing as we did last year, right?
Well, I have a different idea this year.
What's that?
We need to add a couple of interesting creative categories, such as a pop song contest and an English video contest.
Sounds interesting, but we'll have to do tons of work to prepare for the competitions, like appointing the judges or arranging the schedule.
That's true, but a variety of categories will draw attention from more students.
I see. We'll have more prize winners this year.
Exactly. It'll be more beneficial for the students.
육 번 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Lisa. How's school going?
Fine. And I got a good grade on the report you helped me with last month.
That's great.
Thanks. Could you help me out again with another assignment, please?
Of course. What's it about?
I need to ask you about your job.
Okay. It's a challenging job. We look after the animals. We feed them and clean their living spaces every day, no matter what the weather is like.
What other things do you do?
Well, we often hide food for the animals to find because it helps them stay active.
I see. What other skills do you need?
We need good communication skills since we give presentations about the animals to the visitors.
Wow. Your job sounds like a lot of hard work.
That's true, but I love it. Is that all you want?
Yes, thanks. That's enough for my project.
칠 번 대화를 듣고 그림에서 여자가 구매할 제품과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
May I help you?
I'm looking for a pencil sharpener for my daughter.
Okay. How about this train-shaped one? It's very popular with kids.
I don't see a handle. How does it work?
It's automatic. When you insert your pencil, it'll sharpen the pencil automatically. Just plug it in. Then it works.
It sounds convenient.
It certainly is. And this model has 3 pencil holes, so it can work with pencils of almost any size.
Is this clock on its front just for design?
This is a real clock. Look, it says 12:24 p.m. now. You can even set the alarm.
Okay, I'll take it.
Your daughter will love it. This pencil-shaped eraser is included.
Thank you.
팔 번 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Peter. What's up?
Did you hear from Mom about Grandma's birthday party?
Yeah. Mom told us to think of something special to do.
I know. She said our cousins are going to sing and dance.
Then, what should we do?
We can put on a magic show. It'll be fun.
Right. You're in the school magic club. Have you learned any new tricks?
I just learned how to make a bird disappear.
Cool. Grandma's going to love it. What do we need to do?
I'll prepare the bird and the cage, and we need to borrow the clothes for the show.
That's easy. I'll do that.
Great. We'll make a perfect team.
구 번 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자에게 부탁한 일을 고르시오.
St. Thomas Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, I had a medical checkup last week, and I'm calling to see if the results are ready.
Let me check. May I have your name, please?
Henry Myers, Myers.
They'll be ready tomorrow, Mr. Myers. You can pick them up anytime after 3 p.m. tomorrow.
I can't come tomorrow. Is there any other way for me to get them?
We can mail them to you. You'll get them in 3 days.
In 3 days? I'm going on a business trip tomorrow. Could you please email them to me?
Well, we only send out the results through regular mail since they contain personal information. I have to talk to my supervisor first, and then I'll let you know.
Okay, thanks.
십 번 다음을 듣고 여자가 재래시장을 선호하는 이유로 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
These days, many people like to go shopping at department stores because they can enjoy one-stop shopping without worrying about parking. However, I still prefer to go to a local market in my neighborhood. You know why? First of all, I can breathe the fresh air there, and people in the market are lively. So I feel energetic. Besides, there are a few stores I've been going to with my grandma since I was young. The storekeepers are friendly, and they even let me pay later for the things I buy. One more reason I like the local market is I can buy a small amount of things if I want to. I could go on about it forever, but why don't you try it yourself?
십일 번 대화를 듣고 남자가 신용카드로 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
When is the showtime of Wonderful Days?
We have shows at 6:30 and 8:20.
Good. I want 2 tickets for the earlier one.
Each ticket is $8, so it'll be $16 altogether.
Okay, here's my membership card. Can you check the mileage points?
No problem. It's 1,200 points.
Oh, I didn't know I'd saved that many. I'd like to use some now.
Sure. 1 point means 1 cent, so you have $12 in total. How many points do you want to use?
I'll use half of them, and I'll pay the rest by credit card. Here it is.
Okay. Here are your tickets. You've paid $6 with points.
Thanks.
십이 번 다음을 듣고 인턴 직원 채용 광고의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, listeners. Are you a musician or a former musician who also loves to write? Our company publishes Rock Together, Rock Media, and other music-related titles. We are now accepting applications for summer internships. The position is unpaid and requires working 2 days a week. Many former interns are now part of our regular staff. To apply, please email a current resume and 2 writing samples to Jason Young at jason@rock2008.com. We prefer music-related writing samples. Specify the magazine for which you wish to intern. You must apply by July 1st to be considered.
십삼 번 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 선정할 업체를 고르시오.
Which company do you think is the most qualified to make the English room?
Let's see. It's so hard to choose among these companies.
Right, but I think the design grade should be our top priority for the selection.
As for the design, R&J Design got the best grade.
Yeah, but the price they gave us is much too high.
How much are we able to spend?
Up to $6,000. We're facing a reduced budget.
I see. What else do we have to consider for the selection?
The warranty period is also important. It should be at least 2 years.
Then it seems like there's only one company left to choose.
You're right. Let's go with it.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Minsu. How are things at your new company?
So far, so good. I'm getting used to it.
Good. By the way, I'm thinking about going hiking this weekend. Do you want to join me?
I'd love to, but I have something to do with my colleagues.
Do you have to work even on weekends? Your company works you too hard.
No, it's not for work. We do volunteer services for the community.
Oh, that's great. How often do you volunteer?
Once a month. This weekend, we're cleaning up a nearby park.
What else do you do for the community?
We visit nursing homes, teach Korean to foreign workers, and things like that.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 유미가 교수에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Yumi is a member of her college dance team. Recently, her dance team won the grand prize in the local dance competition. The winner of the local competition is scheduled to participate in the city dance competition. So, her team is planning to dance on the big stage next month. However, there is a midterm exam on the date of the competition. She does not want to miss the exam since she is a responsible student. Thus, she decides to ask her professor if there are any alternatives. In this situation, what would Yumi most likely say to her professor?
(16번에서 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Have you ever realized that more of our foodstuff is coming from further and further away? Of course, we're following international trading principles, but we should be aware of the environmental impact. For example, it's more economical for Swedish shoppers to buy Spanish tomatoes than locally grown ones. But this means that we consume more and more fuel to get fresh produce. It may increase the danger of the greenhouse effect on Earth. Another example is kiwi fruits. They travel more than 18,000 kilometers from New Zealand to England. The airplane emits greenhouse gases equal to 5 times the total weight of the kiwi fruits being transported. Nevertheless, international food is moving even faster, and we depend on it more and more. You know, it's hard to change our eating habits overnight. Nearly 3/4 of the apples eaten in England are now imported. And lettuce is shipped from California to England every day. Next time you enjoy imported food items, think about how far those foods have been transported and how much greenhouse gas was produced in the process.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Have you ever realized that more of our foodstuff is coming from further and further away? Of course, we're following international trading principles, but we should be aware of the environmental impact. For example, it's more economical for Swedish shoppers to buy Spanish tomatoes than locally grown ones. But this means that we consume more and more fuel to get fresh produce. It may increase the danger of the greenhouse effect on Earth. Another example is kiwi fruits. They travel more than 18,000 kilometers from New Zealand to England. The airplane emits greenhouse gases equal to 5 times the total weight of the kiwi fruits being transported. Nevertheless, international food is moving even faster, and we depend on it more and more. You know, It's hard to change our eating habits overnight. Nearly 3/4 of the apples eaten in England are now imported. And lettuce is shipped from California to England every day. Next time you enjoy imported food items, think about how far those foods have been transported and how much greenhouse gas was produced in the process.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 식품으로 언급되지 않은 것은?